This game is rated M for mature.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 4. We're deep within Naoto's dungeon and we are going to get all the way to the bottom and fight that boss.
Gotta get back to that door.
So let's get over there.
Alright.
Hello, let me through.
Beyond this point is confidential. Entry is forbidden for ordinary combatants and researchers. Please present your ID.
Here, I have a leader card. Let me in. Come over here, let's see what the chest is. Sanzutama.
Oh, okay. Don't even know what that does.
No idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, no idea.
Well,
We'll find out.
unknown intruders have entered classified sector 2. Threat level red. Deploying increased guards within the facility. The intruders must be eliminated. Man, it's seriously rejecting us. We'll just have to get ourselves fired up and bust on through.
Yeah, we only have 2 floors to go through, so let's get to it.
Yep.
Alright. Next
Down
floor.
we go. Stop the intruders. Stop the intruders. Okay. I can sense Naoto-kun nearby. Just a little more to go. Hang in there.
That's right, there's only 8 floors on this one.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
I mean, you do have to go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
But honestly, with how far we're getting into the game, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's so short.
Because I remember in Persona 3, us needing, like,
It was awful.
yeah, going through the tower was, ooh.
Wow,
Oh.
okay, cool.
Oh.
We made it.
Sweet.
That was pretty short, honestly.
Yeah.
And here we are, we're on the final floor, the 9th floor. But,
What are you thinking?
well, let's look at the team. We're level 51.
Yeah.
The boss is level 55.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm going to take some time and I'm going to do some grinding.
Alright.
Alright, everybody's up to level 55,
Nice.
which is very good. Means everybody has their Dine skills.
Fantastic.
So Zeodine, Bufudine, Agidine, and we have some of those as well.
Love to see it.
And now we're gonna go fight a level 55 boss.
Let's go.
Something's behind
Behind that door.
Let's go ahead and enter. Let's save Naoto.
Alright, let's do this.
Naoto!
Ah, it's about time you arrived. Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
No! No, don't go!
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone? It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone.
Naoto-kun.
You wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same. But the difference between me and you is... Why delude yourself? I am you! These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth! The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth. No matter how many cases you spend hours cogitating over, no matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes. It's your brain they're interested in, the gray matter locked up in that skull. As long as they need it, you're an ace detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you. You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature. You're just a lonely child.
Naoto.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now.
then they'll see who I am. I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living.
I'm telling you that's impossible. You are but a child. How can you change that essential truth?
Stop it!
At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure! You have no objections, do you, Naoto Shirogane?
Stop it!
Naoto. Such a cool, manly name. But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes.
And there it is. Many of you probably already knew or suspected, but Naoto is trans. That's how I'm gonna put it.
Yeah. Female at birth.
Yeah. Assigned female at birth, has decided that he would rather be masked.
Mm-hmm.
And so his demon is fighting that. But it's only a part of him.
Yeah,
It's only a
this
part of the
one's
demon.
really complicated.
Yeah, because it's
Naoto is also struggling with being an adult,
like
trying to be
infantilized, essentially.
Yeah, and trying to work in a
very
an adult
male-oriented workspace.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also part of the reason that he does what he does.
Yeah.
So it's very complicated, and I'll just let you know that later part of the games tried to brush it off the same way they brush off Kanji's
sexuality.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, he was only thinking maybe he's gay, or Naoto was only thinking that he's a boy.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
And like that sucks. That will suck, and if it happens, we'll point out and say that sucks, because Naoto is a guy.
Now we've gotten to this point, I really want to say how much I hate this imagery of Naoto's dungeon being like this.
Like, horrible
50s evil science experiment.
To change the sexes?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's not great once you know the context. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, alright.
Yeah. But I do also want to say that it's
a character that's being portrayed
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
That it's kind of awesome that there's a trans mask character in a video game that was made in like 2009.
Even if they try to brush it aside and retcon it in the same game, it's still here.
It's still here and it's still important. It's just, this is so, I do not feel good. I have a stomach ache.
There is
I do not like how this is portrayed.
A lot of ups and downs with this.
Right.
How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
What? Did I hear that right?
I'll also say
Yosuke is gonna be awful.
Everyone in the game is now going to refer to Naoto with female pronouns, and I will not.
Mm-hmm.
I will not. I'm just going to keep calling him he.
Yeah, well, okay. Another thing that I have to bring up right now, too, is that, Naoto, right now.
Mm-hmm. Naoto. Like, yeah. I like how there's this big evil boss battle that's wanting to start, and we're just like, hold on. We gotta talk about the important shit.
So, Kanji and Naoto.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously have a thing. This is the thing that really gets me about it, is that now
Kanji is seen...
Hold on. because Naoto is quote-unquote a girl, it erases Kanji's gay panic.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I think anyone with two eyes could be like, no, Kanji was just as attracted to Naoto when he
Was presenting
knew he was a guy.
Yeah, when he was presenting the way he wished to be seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
And
the game is trying to say that, like, these characters aren't gay, aren't trans. At the same time, though, they're putting them together, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, they're gay and trans.
yeah, he's gay, and he's also gay and trans.
Yeah.
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 I love these characters.
But, ooh.
This game is not the greatest. It's trying, but also not trying.
But, ooh!
He's not a guy?
I won't throw a tantrum. That accomplishes nothing.
How often I've heard those words from the adults. Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge. They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify?
What?
It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with. You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling. After all, I am you.
That's not true! Don't say it!
It's okay. Let the kid spill the whole thing. If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting.
Kanji, you're so good.
I just want to cry.
He's like, yeah, this is some deep pent-up trauma shit. Let him deal with it. It's okay. We'll be there to help him through it.
We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
I'm not okay. I'm not
As if
okay.
you know anything about me. You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile.
Save the discussion for later.
Here it comes!
Cool robot.
Yeah.
I am a shadow, the true self.
It's Shadow Naoto, everyone.
Yep.
Are you sick of yourselves too? Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Bring it on, man! I'll pull you through this!
Operation? I hate ouchies!
Shut up,
Made
Teddy.
up your mind? Then let us commence.
All right, Shadow Naoto,
Yeah.
level 55, 5,500 health. Is strong against Agi, so Yukiko's in a little bit of a bind there. Null to light and dark as usual. And the biggest thing it has going for it is it has all the elements. So we're just kind of SOL with our current team because they all have weaknesses.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What do we have? Reflects magic once. That's actually going to be pretty good for us.
Probably.
So I think I'm going to be using... Oh, no, this is one target.
No.
Oh, I thought it was the whole party. Well, it's less good now.
I mean, it might still be helpful on... Well, no, because he knows all the magics, right?
Literally every magic.
Yeah.
And they're dying level magics as well. All right, so that's 73 damage. It's gonna be okay. You're over here crying.
This is very upsetting. I'm relate to Naoto too much.
You are also trans mask, so like, yeah, it's
Well, and
it's
not
a
just
lot.
that either. It's
Here goes.
or put it to words in a little bit. I just need a second.
Yes, that's okay.
Yukiko-senpai, are you okay?
Well, there goes our attack up.
Persona.
Take all the time you need. In the meantime, I'll be here beating up this shadow.
Yeah.
Go forth!
Thankfully, even with a dying skill on the person that it's strong against, it only did so much damage. Also, if he's just gonna like take our boosts off every time I cast it, I think I'll probably just stick to not doing it then.
Here goes. Question time.
Ahaha! Yes! The equipment we have on Teddy sometimes counters.
Good.
That's good. That did a good chunk of damage too, holy cow. Alright, so she's doing about 70 damage. How much does this do? Nothing, cool. Alright. It's like, how much does this do? Nothing. Because we missed.
Here goes. Question time.
No, that will never do. Patience must lie still for me to drill proper holes into them.
Elemental resistance is nullified, so if we resist anything, it's now gone. But it'll go away in 3 turns. That's
Right.
not that big of a deal.
Persona.
Okay. So, what I was gonna say is that it's not just the trans thing, although obviously I relate to that very much. But it's also the fact that Naoto is a child who's in like an adult working environment.
Mm-hmm.
And like the idea of throwing tantrums not being something you can do, like having to shove your emotions down.
Mm-hmm.
Persona.
In my family, I was 11 and 14 years younger than my older siblings. So I was always expected to act like an adult. I've been working basically my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole part of Naoto's thing, I get as well.
So it's a lot.
Yes.
Yukiko-senpai, are you okay?
Alright, so he just raised all of his stats. Everything up.
Like, Naoto obviously doesn't even know how to act like a kid his age.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, he's done how many cases already? He's
Like
probably,
20?
like, he's had to have been doing this for a while.
Oh yeah.
At least.
Absolutely.
This case alone has been going on for months. And I doubt that, you know, all the other cases that he did were done in the last, like, year. But just the idea that, like, even as a child, you have to put on a professional face.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I never worked anything that was, you know, as quote-unquote serious as working with the police. I can't imagine what kind of trauma that would put a teenager through.
Mm-hmm.
But I did work a lot in customer service as a very young child. And that kind of thing can have a really interesting effect on how you view interactions with other humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you learn how to be polite with people so that they buy things, or so that, like, you are there to serve them.
Yeah.
And it's not about, like... Again, it's just like that professional... Learning to always be professional.
It's just a bunch of suck.
Yup.
All of our affinities are reverting, which is good.
Here goes. Question time.
Why must you struggle so much?
Oh, there goes our resistances again.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't have the skill Dekaja to get rid of all of those boosted stats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually, I'm going to look in here real quick, see if I have any items that actually help. Oh. That would get rid of it.
You only had like one of those, though?
Yeah. I think I am gonna use it. That way we can actually start hitting it again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there we
Your
go.
agility has been lowered.
Yes, all of Kanji's stats are lowered, we know. He'll be okay. Really likes the Boo-Foo. Oh, and there you went back up. Great! You know, I think I'm gonna actually put this on Yukiko. Because it really likes the Boo-Foo, and this will reflect it back.
Yeah.
I won't lose. Kanji, your defense has been lowered.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's okay, Rise. Shh, 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 shh.
You'll be fine.
We'll all be okay. We're gonna get through this.
Kanji, your agility has been lowered.
Like, I know, damn it.
Kanji, your defense has been lowered.
Shut the fuck up, Rise.
Kanji, Kanji, Kanji! There we go. Reflect that damage right back at him. You know, I think I'm gonna
And part
do
of
it
me
again.
also wants to say, like, as a reminder, I've never actually played through this game. So this is my first time actually, like, going through this.
Your agility
Uh-huh.
has been
Like,
lowered.
I knew enough about the game that I knew this was a thing.
You knew Naoto is trans, and the game doesn't do a great job of representing that,
I also knew
but also
that,
it tries.
I also remembered vaguely hearing about, like, what Naoto's dungeon was about.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of, like, flashed back to me when we got here. I was like, oh no, that's right, that's what they're doing with this.
Somehow I don't remember this dungeon.
Really.
Yeah.
But, like, part of me is wondering if, you know, if I would have found something like this really comforting.
In the day,
Yeah, when this initially came back, or came out. If I had played this when it came out, if I would have found something like this really comforting or really distressing. And
it's
don't
hard
know.
to say. Yeah.
Go forth.
42 damage. Oh god, that's not much at all. Alright, let's raise our stats again. I also just noticed we are getting very low on SP.
Yes, we are. Hopefully it'll be enough. He doesn't have a whole lot of health left.
Yeah,
But
he's probably
still
gonna...
like a fourth?
Yeah, still like a quarter of his health left, which means he's probably gonna move into...
Why won't you lie down and die? You children can't do anything at all.
the final phase. Alright, his stats go back. Mute Ray. Pretty sure that silences. Oh no, it took my SP and silenced me!
Oh,
Senpai,
jeez.
hang in there.
Oh, that's awful! Oh, I hate that. The party's HP and SP.
Oh.
You know, maybe we should have bought that Soma.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
Well, it's
know?
definitely too late now.
Yep.
Alright.
Veterans of the game are like, you fools. Always buy Soma.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Do we have anything to get rid of silence? I didn't see anything in our items either. Down and unconscious, HP, poison, exhaustion, enervation. No.
Damn.
Cool.
That means we can't use our persona at all.
We can't use our main character's persona.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's less than good. That'll be that way for 2, maybe 3 turns. Two or 3 turns, we just kind of have to sit here and slap him with our sword and hope it does good damage.
Here goes.
Oh, yeah. He's hanging his head. He's in his final phase.
Yep.
He just really likes hitting Yukiko. Holy cow.
He probably knows she's weak.
Yeah, but it has all elemental skills, and all of our teammates have elemental weaknesses, but he's just really all about that bufu.
Go forth.
Maybe it's something where, since the AI knows Yukiko is weak to
It's for
ice,
some reason it's
preferring that.
prioritizing that over the other weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Someone heal him.
Oh, and there goes her attack. Attack up. Hey, look, we're gooder.
Alright.
We're all good.
We're gooder.
Low.
We're much all gooder, betterer now.
Wonderful. David Bowie, help us.
I know it's Lilith, but I've just always looked at that persona and like, oh, it's David Bowie.
Well, they had to have modeled it after him.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I'm still ticking.
You're kind of hurt. So you know what? Dear Rahan yourself. Dear Rahan is full heal
Like-
one character.
I could be wrong, but didn't David Bowie even do a photo shoot with, like, giant pythons and shit?
I have no idea.
Like, I feel like this is a thing that has been done.
Alright, it wasted its potentially last turn getting rid of our resistances again.
Go forth.
You know, being the same level as the boss made this one not that bad.
Yeah, I'm proud of us for finally, like, catching up to our recommended level.
Yeah. I mean, the last dungeon we were in the same spot. There we go.
Alright.
We got through it.
So, Naoto-kun was a girl. Are you awake? Where am I? I remember you all arriving, and... That's right. You saw everything. I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective.
My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps. An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself. Perhaps I inherited that desire from them as well. I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream. I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling me Junior Detective. At first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
What was that you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases. My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with. Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time. But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
That's not true, Naoto.
Yeah.
You already are one.
Yeah.
Do you not like being a girl? Is that why you always dressed like a boy?
My sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective.
Or myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like...
It's trying to hand wave it away as like,
Oh no, Naoto just wants to be a detective, so that means
he
boy.
just sees.
But no, it's...
But his mom was a detective.
Yeah.
Like, if we're to take his backstory here at face value, he's saying that both
of his parents were detectives.
Like,
Yeah.
like I get, like, it's a male-dominated field, but even so,
Yeah.
like,
Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society.
Yeah.
If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
they do already now, To. It's called you being like a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Like,
he's fighting to do the thing he wants, and everyone is fighting back on literally every axis.
right.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Hey, you must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
Yukiko?
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist. But you are me. And I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for, isn't to become a man. It's to accept myself for who I really am.
And you're trans.
And the fact that you already are a man.
Yeah, you don't need to become one because you already are one.
The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. Little fairy with giant laser sword.
Okay.
Naoto has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Sukuna Hikona. Sukuna Hikona.
In any event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long. No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police. But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
Yeah, about that.
That's right. And you proved it, Naoto.
You don't happen to remember who threw you in here, huh?
Anyways, we can talk more later. We need to get you out of here.
Hey! Hey!
Naoto's breathing heavily.
Sheesh, she really put her life on the line for this. But without her efforts, we'd never have realized that the culprit is still at large.
You're too frickin' reckless, damn it.
I never doubted that you'd all come for me. Although the reality turned out to be far beyond what I'd imagined.
Hey, Naoto, also don't throw yourself in danger like that again.
What a dumbass. You're no genius at all.
Indeed. It's like, stop that, please.
Yeah.
We were tearing our hair out over you.
So you did worry about her, Kanji? Oh.
Shut up. Mind your own damn business.
I'll take her home. I don't think she can go back by herself.
It's all right. I can...
Man, they really just, like,
Immediately.
figured out how many times they can say the wrong gender in every sentence.
Yeah.
God, this is gonna suck for, like, the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, now it's not just Yosuke, it's literally the entire game writing this off the wrong way, and it sucks, and it's going to sting every single time it happens, and it's going to happen a lot.
And I mean, it's going to be hard for us personally to get through, but like, I also know our audience is very much so in
Very
the
much-
LGBT community.
And very much so in the T community as well.
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot of trans people that enjoy our content, and if you are watching this and this is very hard for you, I understand.
I completely understand.
And if you need to vent about it, either in our Patreon Discord server
or in the comments
of these videos, please do so.
And if you can't keep watching, I also completely
understand.
Like, I hope that you can get through this with us, because this does have a really fun story, and I do really love these characters, but goddamn do I understand.
We understand so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, Missy! Don't think that doing everything on your own is the adult thing to do. Come on, let's go. Grab on.
You were able to rescue Naoto safely, and it seems the case is not over yet.
Yeah, that should be the thing we should be able to just focus on, is the fact that, yeah, there is still a murderer out there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's the more important thing here.
Hey! Welcome back.
Hi.
Why are you guys here being drunk?
Sorry, we got off early today.
Come on, take a seat. They found Naoto-kun. Oh, do you know who Naoto-kun is?
Yeah.
He just up and vanished without a word. But it looks like he's back now. Way to put a scare into everyone. Heesh.
I'm relieved.
Yeah.
You don't seem surprised. You didn't already know he was found, did you?
No.
No, of course not.
You really ought to do something about that habit of yours, Dojima-san. They go to the same school. Rumors spread fast out here, you know? But man, why'd Naoto-kun disappear?
He was
Guess
on
he can be a
TV.
little difficult. Maybe he got sulky after being given the boot and ran away from home. But I tell ya, I was shocked to hear that he up and vanished like that. If there'd been a fourth kidnapping and murder, we'd be back to square one again.
Adachi.
You know what sucks? We still don't have proof that the Kubo kid murdered anyone besides Mr. Muraoka.
Oh, the truth come out.
Thank you, Adachi, for being drunk and also just being a general blabbermouth and telling us all of the actual truths.
How did he ever become a detective?
I have no idea.
This man cannot keep a secret to save his life.
Oh,
How are we
man.
gonna make a case like this? I wonder if Dojima-san's instinct is right. Maybe there really is another perp out there. The real one.
Adachi, how many times I gotta say it? Quit running your mouth like that.
Keep that up and you're out. Get out of my house.
Well, sorry.
All right, see here. Don't worry about the case. Just go study like a normal student.
It's okay if
You don't.
it's okay if Nanako hears this, but not this kid specifically.
I'm going to bed.
Do you want to tell the Dachi to get out of your house first?
No? Okay.
Sorry, I killed the mood there. But yeah, I can totally understand why Dojima-san's worried. Just leave the case to us police. You know the problems it could cause if something happened, right? Like, if it happened you were mixed up in it. We'd be real worried.
That would never happen.
Are more scary things gonna happen?
Nah, you're good, Nanako.
No way, Nanako-chan. Everything's alright now. We caught the bad man, so no more scary things will happen, right? Everything's just fine.
Yeah, there's still just somebody kidnapping people. Mm-hmm. And then they mysteriously show up a few days later with no memories of the incident.
Yeah, that's not a terrible thing of all of its own. No,
Yeah.
of course not.
That wouldn't cause, like, national panic.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, your dad's just a worrywart. Leave it to me. You might not know to look at me, but I got the most brains in the whole police department.
Police department.
Police department.
Was that too hard to understand? Did you get it? Well, now that Dojima-san's gone, I should get going too. Good night.
You gonna be okay going home? Yeah,
he looks fine.
He looks about, as disheveled as he always looks.
Mm-hmm. He went back home.
What does got brains mean?
Don't worry about it. Means he's not an
An athlete? I really don't get it.
I'm sorry, Nanako. We just had to go for the low-hanging fruit.
We had to roast him.
Nanako has fallen silent. The night passes with an awkward mood hanging in the air.
Well, today is Respect for the Aged Day, so you have the day off. All you can do now is wait for Naoto's recovery. What should we do for today? Man, how many days is it going to take for him to feel better? I want him on the team right now, damn it!
I know, it's probably gonna be forever.
Yeah, it's gonna feel like forever. But you know what also feels like forever? The wait between this episode and next one. Because it's the end of the episode. So see you guys next time for more Persona 4.
Yep. Toodaloo. Take care.